In this help video, I'm going to look at ways in which we can use Power Music to increase the size of music to help visually impaired musicians read their music. I want to look at two ways of doing this. One, when you're importing your music from a PDF file, and the second, if you already have a piece of music in Power Music and you want to split it up and make it larger. The basic principle is that we crop part of the score and make that a page, and that page will expand to fill the whole screen. So let me just demonstrate this now with a PDF file. So I'm going to go to a new song and I go to the PDF tab. I'm going to open the PDF and I'll browse to where it is, and the one I want to look at is this one here. So here is a piece of music, it's a piece of piano music, and it has a large number of pages. So how do I split this up to make it easier for a visually impaired musician to use? So let's take the first page. What I'm going to do is I'm going to crop it into two parts. I'll take the top part here and add that as a page. And then I'll take the bottom part, I can just slide the box down. And add that as a page. Now let's preview that to see what it looks like. So if I go back to the first page here and I preview it on screen, you can see that that is really quite big. And if I move to the second page, I've got the second page there and it's nice and clear. And if your eyesight isn't too bad, then that would probably be okay. However, for some musicians, this isn't enough. We need to make it even bigger. So I'm going to crop it to probably 2 or 3 bars per screen. So I'll take the same piece again. So I go into my PDF and I'll have the first page here. But this time, all I'm going to do is crop the first 2 bars like that and add that as a page. And then the second 2 bars and add that as a page. Now let's see how that looks then when we preview it. So if we preview this, that's the ones I put in already, and there's the one I've added, and there's the next one. So you can see it's large. However, if you look closely at this, you'll actually see it's slightly blurry. The resolution is not quite right here. So let's see if we can fix that. So what we need to do, let's go back again to my piece. And this time I'm going to change the resolution that I'm capturing the image. If I go to settings, the default resolution is 150 dots per inch. Now that's perfect for a full screen of music. But if you're wanting to enlarge the music, you need to increase the resolution. So I'm going to increase it to 300 dpi. And I'm now going to capture exactly the same bits again. So I'm going to go here and capture the first 2 bars. Add that as a selection. And then capture the second 2 bars. And add that as a selection. So let's see the difference then now putting the resolution up to that size is. So if I go to preview and just skip through these pages I've got in here, that's the first of the poor resolution, that's the second. Now there it is at 300 dpi, and you should be able to see it's much sharper, much clearer. And there's the second page there. So if you're going to crop quite a small area of the music, you should increase the resolution to 300 dpi. So that's the easiest way then of bringing in music from PDF if you want to enlarge it. If you already have an existing piece of music in Power Music and you want to split it up and make it larger, I'll show you how to do that now. So let me just quit out of this for the moment. And let's just take this piece that's come up here. So this is an existing piece that's in Power Music. So I'll go this time to Edit Song. Now just one thing I would say probably before I start this is that it might be an idea to make a duplicate of this song. If you do something wrong and you mess it up, then it might be better to have the duplicate of the song. So I'll show you how to do a duplicate at the end. Here's a piece of music that's already in Power Music. So I'm going to crop it again into 2 parts. So I take the top part here and add that as a new page. And it gets added on at the end of pages here. I now go back to my original piece and I crop the second half of the music. and add that as a new page. If I now put these at the start, just by dragging them, there's page there and that page there, you will see if we preview this, and I'll go back to a single page per screen, we've now got an enlarged part of the first page, enlarged part of the second part of the page. Once you've actually cropped the page into the pieces you want, you can then delete the page you don't need anymore. And this is where it's important that if you've made a duplicate of the song, you can get back to the original. So I will remove that. Okay, so how do I make a duplicate of the song so that I can always go back to it? All I do is I select the song, I right click on it, I say create a duplicate, I give it a name, or I'll put after it DUP for a duplicate version. So I'll say OK to that and then save it. So I've now got two versions of that particular piece of music. I've got the original one here and I've got the one marked dupe. So if I messed up the first one, I can always go back to that one. Remember to take the resolution up to 300 dpi if you're using cropping quite small parts of the music. I just want to say a bit at the end of this video about the addition of Power Music that you're using when you're performing. I've been doing all of this editing in Professional, but all of the changes I've made to the music, all the music I've cropped and enlarged, is also available to be used in Power Music AF, the accessible format version. And this is a version a lot of visually impaired musicians prefer to use for performing. So let me just show you that now. If I just open up Power Music AF, as you see, it's quite a different interface from Power Music Professional. It's all big buttons with big text on it. So if I go to my songs and I scroll down to the one which I had been working on, which is this one here, and display the music, you'll see that it comes up the way I cropped it in Power Music Professional. I hope you found this useful. If you need any more help with this, or if you're interested in the various bits of hardware that we sell to support Power Music, like large screen monitors and so on, feel free to contact us by phone or by emailing us at support@powermusicsoftware.com. Hope you found this useful.